Fusion Retro.
Greetings retro gamers, the wait is finally over. Amtix CPC Micro Action Issue 1 is here, so let's take a look at it. Starting with this classic cover by Oliver Frey, an inside cover by Mark Harrison, and an introduction from your editor Colin Bell. The Amtix staff includes some of the torchbearers of the Amstrad scene. Joining Colin are David Crooks, Gordon King, and YouTube regulars Novabug, Zypho, and Zoe Kirk-Robinson. The reviews feature some of the best games released for the CPC in the last few years: The Abduction of Oscar Z, Throne Legacy, Ninja Carnage, and the epic conversion of R-Type, and more, including a look back at Ocean's equally epic conversion of Operation Wolf. A feature on Amstrad art by Simon Butler, clearly making use of the superior graphics capabilities of the CPC. An interesting feature on the cassette inlay artwork from games released in 1984. Then we have Lloyd Mangrams on the spot, dedicated to emails and letters from readers who've been anticipating this first issue of Amtix. Then we get stuck into the Amstrad adventure game scene, with Colin welcoming us into the tavern for a look at some 8-bit adventures, including a look at a Zelda game released for the CPC Plus range. Then we have this incredible centerfold by Trevor Story. Is that a Spectrum lying broken on the battlefield? I like to think that the truck with the rocket launcher is the same one from Dynamics Army Moves. More reviews next, with 2020's CPC Soccer and 2019's conversion of Pinball Dreams. Next up, we join Novabug with Amtech and a look at the plethora of modern solutions available for interfacing with and improving your Amstrad computers and your GX4000. Here, Paul Davis takes us back to the first issue of Amtix magazine, way back in 1985. David Crooks takes us back to the prolific Amstrad scene that flourished in France. Zoe Kirk-Robinson tells the story of how Alan Sugar launched the CPC. More reviews, with a look back at Prehistoric 2 and at 2020's The Sword of Lana and Buccaneers. Finishing up the first issue of Amtix Micro Action with a juicy preview section featuring a new conversion of Wonder Boy and Vespertino, amongst others. So there we have it, the first issue of Amtix CPC. If you love the Amstrad and you're happy to see a new dedicated magazine for the CPC arrive, then support Amtix by subscribing on Patreon. All the necessary links are in the description below. You can support Fusion Retro Books by subscribing to this channel, following Fusion Retro on social media, and talking to us in the forum and Discord. Again, all the links are in the description below, including the Fusion website, where you can find all the books, all the magazines, and all the retro goodness.